How to win in life. Number one, stay positive. Get rid of all the noise. There's tons of noise out there. In every direction that you look, there's noise, there's gossip, there's things, there's drama, there's something going on. Stay positive no matter what. Stay away from people who are a negative influence in your life, even if it's family. Stay far away. I swear. It's really important that if they bring you down, then look for sources where you can feel uplifted. The idea is you better be off, you'll be better off alone than being around people that will spoil your happiness, your positiveness. And I know that I've told you this before. Positive won't get you anywhere, but it will get you a lot farther than negative will. So positive thinking will get you anywhere, but it will get you farther than negative thinking will. So stay positive, look for positive situations, stay away from negative people, especially gossipers. Stay away from people who come and all they want to talk is about politics, religions, or whatever flair of the day is or flavor of the month. So just be positive, be positive. Number two, be honest. Be honest. Seriously, it's be honest to yourself, be honest to your spouse, be honest to your workers, be honest to the people around you. There's no point in being fake. There's no point in being mean. There's no point. And yes, sometimes you'll be mean because people are mean to you and you just want to like fight back. But the thing is, that is your honesty saying, I don't stand for that kind of BS. So be honest, be your heart, be a heart-centered leader, be a heart-centered friend, be a heart-centered person. Don't get swayed by the winds. If you know me and I know you, why would I ever deviate? Be honest with each other. And centered leadership begins with you in mind. Number one, always live by the golden rule. Do unto others what you would want done to yourself. Very simple. So be honest. Number three, be faithful. Be really faithful to the people that helped you along the way. Be faithful to God. Be faithful to yourself. Be faithful to your spouse. In life, if you're not loyal to yourself, you can't be loyal to anyone else. And loyalty begins by keeping your word. Meaning that if you give your word, then get your word back. So be faithful to you. Be faithful that if you say that you're gonna do something, do it. It's okay to change your mind. But if you say that you're going to do it and you set the intentions to do it, then be it. Don't flip-flop like a fish, right? If you're my friend, be my friend. I don't need you to be my friend, but be my friend if you're gonna be my friend. But don't flip-flop, and like trying to please me and trying to please others. I'd rather you don't please me. So be faithful. Number four, be authentic. Be authentic. People like authenticity. I hate fake. Honestly, here I am telling you, I hate fake. So be authentic because I'd rather love you for who you are, even with every kind of mistake that you've done in the world. Even if you hurt me in the past, I'd rather accept you for being authentic than being a fake and to talk glorious in front of me and then talk evil things behind me. So be faithful to God. You will not go around and say, I believe in God, and then you go behind and start talking behind God's back. Oh, but that's God. No, but I'm a creation of God, and so is everyone else. So be faithful to people, and be faithful to love. Be faithful to love. Show and tell. Rather than just saying it, show your love. Show that you are positive. Show that you are honest. Show that you are faithful. Show that you are authentic. Be on purpose, number 5. no matter what you do, the key is to begin with the end in mind. What do people want most? They want happiness. It's not the car, it's not the house, it's not the relationship, it's not anything. Happiness is a perception within us. You decide what happiness means. You could have the darn car and you're still unhappy, so that obviously that's not a meaning of happiness. So what is your perception of happiness? You could be happy anywhere, anything, about just being here, just being you. So begin with the end in mind. What is the perception of happiness to you? So define that. So what does it mean to be happy? Is it $1 million? I guarantee you it's not. It's fun, it's nice, but it's not. $10 million? No. So it's not measured by money. It's not measured by the amount of friends that you have, or the amount of followers, or the amount of appreciation that you get. No, it's a matter of an inward journey. What makes you happy? You know, you could pick up a little rock and that'll make you happy. It's the moment. So be on purpose. What makes you happy? What is happy to you? Because really everything that we do is because we want something in mind, how it's going to make us feel at the end of the day. So fulfillment and happiness, if that's part of your world, if that's part of your journey, that's part of your joy, then it's very important to be on purpose. And number 6, I mean, I'm sure that there's more, but I've only lived a certain amount of life, so I have to tell you what has worked. Being on purpose. Being a dreamer. Being a dreamer, what does it mean? A lot of times you would not believe where I came from if I told you. You would not even consider it. And so that's another episode for you. But I am here to tell you that, and to share with you that as long that you never stop being a child in your ways of thinking, of imagining something that you really, really want, whatever that is, and if you think that it'll bring you happiness, I would like to invite you to write it down, to have a piece of paper and pen and write it down. Write it down. Look at me. I write everything down. Whether I'll do it on my phone, I do it on my paper. I always tell people a dull pen is better than the brightest mind. So if you have a phone, that thing, sure, you won't have enough juice or energy. That's a backup. That's for calling. But if you're making notes and you want to write them down and you want to keep them, use a journal. Have a piece of pen and paper. Okay, what if the house burns down? What if, there's always going to be a what if, but what if not? So think in possibilities. Think of all the possibilities, the positive ones, because you can think of possibilities that are negative too. The naysayer will always go. They will turn to us like, what? But I don't have any money. Well, you see, if you don't have any money, you're good, because you're starting from the roots. It's perfect. But I'm here to tell you, even if you don't have money and you have imagination, you can go anywhere, because it's you. You take the first step. So if you're not where you want to be and you're unhappy, and you hit the point that you're unhappy where you are, then the most important thing that you could do is show. Show by picking up yourself. Pretend that you have a string from where you are, and it's picking you up, and it's taking you, lifting you up for you to take action. The very first thing that you need to do is to avoid the negative people, is begin, if you've been a dishonest person or a person who is always gossiping, if you've been, change it. Change it. It's just as easy as stopping yourself. It may take time, but give yourself 21 days. You can change a habit in 21 days. You can make it happen. So if you say, I have no money, I say you have imagination. Use your imagination. What can you create? When I had no money at all and I was at the lowest part of my life, I thought, what talents do I have that I can use that is honest, that is authentic, that help me stay positive, that is faithful, that is on purpose, and that helps me dream. I knew how to bake cookies. I knew how to make the best cookies in the world. And I came up with an idea that if I take my cookie dough and I freeze it, I will make it better for parents to make cookies at home. And guess what? I figure I will sell it, and I will sell it for millions. So I was dreaming that castle in the air. But guess what? I sold it for $300. The guy made his millions. Do I care? No, I don't, because I'm full of great ideas. But eventually I am where I want to be. I no longer have to create ideas on how to sell my cookies. I can, and I still can. So it's you. What is it? What is one talent, one something that you love to make, that you love to do, that you can do, and start by where you are. So if you're not a millionaire yet, don't start at a million. If you're not a 10 millionaire yet, don't start there. If you're not a billionaire, don't start there yet. But the moment that you'll make your first million, you'll be excited about making your second and your third, and you start getting bigger in your thinking as well of what is possible. So I am sharing with you, I'm on this channel to share with you possibilities, because I remember, and I will tell you, there was this preacher, Robert Schuller. I used to listen to him, and when I was very young, when I was a young mom, and he would always say, imagine, what would you do if you knew that you couldn't fail? What would you do if you knew that you couldn't fail? And I kept asking myself that question, and I kept writing it down. What would I do if I knew that I couldn't fail? And with that, if within asking that question to myself and writing it down and writing several answers, I found my purpose. I found my way. I found what I needed to do. And so, and in doing what I needed to do, it set me backwards several steps. And so I felt knocked down, and I felt the feelings of sadness and desperation and loneliness and depression and everything that comes with it. But I also found me. I found me of what I am capable. I found the strength in me that I can do anything with God by my side. I believe that everything is possible when you believe in you. And when you believe in you, is to believe in God as you see it. Not as somebody shows you or how it should be and how this could be. As you see it and feel it within you, that is God to you. And as long as that you know that there's someone out there looking out for you, maybe someone that's gone long before, you have a little seed of hope that there's something out there that wants you to be the best, that wants you to have more. Ask and ye shall receive. So ask of you, ask of the inner you, what is it that you want? What is it that you're great at? And take action. That's your first step. Just take one action, whatever that is. If you love to write, maybe the one action is start writing now. Maybe it's answer to that is to write the answer to that question. What would you do if you knew that you couldn't fail? Answer that to yourself today, and you will find a glorious path along the way to riches and greatness that you have never seen, that you have never imagined. But the best part is, the future has not been created yet. So you can create it. Make that happen for yourself. What a glorious day. The future has not been created, and you have a chance at creating it today. Thank you for watching today. This is your flexitarian friend, Jael Tanti. Until then, have a happy, healthy, and wealthy day. Ciao.